Well, some would argue this is the deepest division in the UFC right now, 145 pounds, a lot of killers at the top. This man has emerged out of the pack and gets his much-deserved title shot here tonight.
From the moment he got to the UFC, he told us we were viewing someone that could make an impact, a future champion that will remind us of the great featherweight champs Max Holloway, Jose Aldo Jr. He said, I am special. I will be a champion one day. Tonight, he gets the opportunity. Let's see if he can cash in.
Now, it appeared as though the weight cut was a little bit difficult. He did not want to hear that noise, but that is behind him, and we'll see how it goes for him here on Saturday night. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. It's a title he always thought he would have. He just needed the opportunity, and you all saw what he did in outclassing the all-time great Max Holloway. Alexander Volkanovski is the total package. We make a lot about his rugby league career, and at one point, he was a 214-pound athlete who was an absolute marauder, but now at his felt 145 pounds, he truly has every skill befitting a long-reigning champion. This division has a bunch of killers in it, and right now they're all chasing the Volk man, Alexander Volkanovski. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ilia Topuria. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, the Volk man, Alexander Volkanovski, at one point in rugby league, he weighed 214 pounds. As you know, he competes at 145 pounds in mixed martial arts, and he has evolved into the best featherweight in the world today. Striking is the focus here tonight, particularly when it comes to the leg kicks. Believes that he can get those calves pretty sore on his opponent here early. Overhand right, swing and a miss. Connected. All right, so we will see early on how the Volk man chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kicker.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard, and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels, explode into you. And when he gets his hands locked, you're going for the life. This guy's a full-on mixed martial arts fighter.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski.
Nice.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying. Volkanovski's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volkanovski. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're accurate, and that's exactly what he's doing.
2 minutes to go in the round.
Got to be careful here.
Topuria getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Constantly a moving target. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Big ground and pound.
All right, feet on the hips here. Volkanovski going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Now to go in round one. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Topuria going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
10 seconds to go in the round. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Everything is going exactly like you planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to learn that right this way. Just keep.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his hurt very bad.
Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening. Or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. It is, I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching.
Volkanovski gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Big right hook, but a whiff.
Beautiful ground and pound, and now he's got his opponent cut.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight. Good jab there by the champion. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Takedown defense is there.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, my goodness.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Keep your distance.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Oh, Volkanovski's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Beautiful body kick.
Just touching him with the jab. Two minutes to go. So a much different approach from him here in round one. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Slips to avoid the right. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Both guys appeared to land there. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going forward.
All right, so how about this? The BJJ fighter just continues to land at will on the feet, not necessarily the way you drew it up today, Chief.
No,
Huge strike lands there, DC.
he landed that massive shot. Now he was trying to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Ilia Topuria. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. And now some separation.
That was great head movement. Oh,
And there it is! Alexander the Great.
holy.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Australia, your guy, Windang, New South Wales, Australia, Alexander Volkanovski.